Hey everyone, in this video we're going to show you a figure drawing of a person with arms outstretched leaning forward. So grab your pencils and let's get drawing. First things first, you want to draw the head. The head's going to be the center of the drawing, so we're just going to draw this oval-like shape like this. And of course I'm using a pencil, but I will use my Sharpie later. The Sharpie is a great way to finish your pencil drawing, your figure drawing, after the pencil work. The pencil can be erased, the Sharpie just pulls it all together, and that's how we do figure drawings over here as well. So the head's in the center, you can draw a nice faint line going up to down, and you can also draw a horizontal line that goes across just literally above the head. So if you can get a line just like that, touching the top of the head, you're gonna be looking really good, and I'll show you why in a second. So the person's back will kind of be over here. You can draw two kind of humps for the back, and you can draw a secondary hump over here, which is kind of the shoulder blade. And then from there, you're basically going to draw a short little, the bicep and then the forearm. And then I would say just underneath there, you're also going to draw the bicep over here and the forearm over here. So we'll do the same over here, kind of a bicep and forearm over here. And you can see that line I drew it was supposed to be in the center, but it's a bit more towards the bottom, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect, and don't feel like you have to have everything perfect on your end either. So I'm gonna fix up this forearm. It should be a lot thinner over here. Definitely a lot thinner, and over here too. This should be a lot thinner. So, okay. Now, the torso comes down right beside the head, okay? Same on this side. The torso comes down, kind of something like that, okay? It's a bit of a muscular person, so we'll draw like a kind of a muscular shape to them. The hardest part about this specific pose and drawing is where the knee is. The knee is towards the center and just to the right of the head. So the person's right and my left. So the knee would be around here somewhere. I would say just over here is where that knee should be. And then once you establish where the knee is, the person's kind of leg goes back, right? The hip is over here and the knee's over here. If you draw the leg going down, you can do that as well. Because in this pose, the torso is resting on the knee, right? So that's why this is so important. The foot kind of is over here, okay? The other knee is gonna sit just over here and go up, connecting to the torso, okay? There you go. The back of the foot might go over here. Sorry, the back of the leg, and then the foot is over here. And we're using foreshortening as well. If you're ever not sure about how this looks and all that, you can always clean it up as you need to. You can even see I'm making the arms a little thinner as well. And if you want, you can just add the fingers on as well. Fingers can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then of course the thumb as well. And then you can go. Typically the fingers will be pointing out, so if someone is in this position, they might want to have their arms like stretched out, in like an athletic-like pose, okay? If you want, you can just clean up or trim up some of the back muscles. You can kind of make them just a little more pronounced. If it's more muscular, it's up to you. But that's typically how you're gonna do that. And I would say that the foot is looking too pointed down. The foot actually should definitely have an element of foreshortening, so let's just clean that up as well. Obviously the bottom part of the leg is definitely going to be thinner. Over here you might have more muscle, and then down, and over here you have more muscle, and then the leg comes down, and then over here the foot kind of comes at you, right? So keep that in mind. It's a delicate process. It definitely takes practice to do this right, so don't worry if you're not fully there. At this point, what I would say is grab your Sharpie. The Sharpie can be used to kind of pull this all together. The head you can start with and maybe just a little smaller than what I have. I would say that this is that's a good shape there, and you might have, you know, a better looking drawing. The torso can kind of come in from there. And then of course what we can do is kind of just draw this side thigh and the knee, the other knee, and the leg going down like that, and the thigh over here, okay? And of course back here you have the shoulder blades, the bicep, and the forearm. Same over here. And of course you have your hands going 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. And over here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. If you're not sure of anything, if anything looks a bit off, you can of course like add or thicken some lines as you need to. There's certainly nothing wrong with kind of cleaning things up. And you might also find that, hey, this person might actually have their hands a little more in an upright position, so maybe the finger is up over here. So you might have 1, 2, 3, 4 over here, and in that case the hand might be just a little bit raised up. So and in doing so, I'm just kind of drawing and showing you a different angle of this drawing over here. However, the legs would be the same, so I'm just showing you a different arm position up here. So hopefully you enjoyed that drawing. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.